everybody, and welcome back to the M850 Videos YouTube channel. I'm M850 Videos, otherwise known as M8 Central, depending on what day of the week and what video you're watching. And welcome to a rather random bus terminus. It is Oakwood Green. It's one of my favourite bus terminuses and favourite routes on Bowdenham. We're on Bowdenham version 5. This used to be numbered the 12. A very short service from Oakwood Green, about 15-20 minutes into Optare bus station. A lovely nice run, and a run I thought was ideal to show off yet another repaint in the magnificent ConneXionsBuses Optare Solo repaint pack made by M850 Studios. So we're taking a look today at XEZ3357. There was an Optare Solo in the fleet for quite some time, since being sold on now, that was new to Ulster Bus. So the vehicle operated with Ulster Bus City Bus Translink operation in Northern Ireland. I believe as one of the local village town buses out of Belfast, so it wasn't in Belfast itself. And was then acquired upon withdrawal by Ulster Bus, was acquired by ConneXionsBuses, who ran it for quite a long period of time in the old Ulster Bus colours that you can see it now with ConneXionsBus name. So it ran like this for quite a long time, and then just quite a couple of months before it was sold, actually, it got painted into the ConneXionsBus colours. So it was known most of its time in this livery. I thought it was really cool in this livery. It's just something different, really cool, and it was a lovely motor in real life as well. As I say, shame it's been sold on, but it's very exciting to now have it in the world of OMSI 2. So in this video we are going to be driving the B5, that is the old 12 service from Oakwood Green up to Optare bus station. So I'm going to get a quick screenshot, I'll change the time forward, and then I think we'll be all ready to make a move. What have I done wrong? Yeah, so that, oh, I clicked the wrong button. Okay, that's, yeah, in very standard procedure. I was like, something's gone wrong. Didn't think, oh yeah, probably pressed the wrong button. As you do. Yeah, it's always getting this angle right with the camera. The one thing that, as I said, does really bug me is that the Optare Solo doesn't have the zooming camera like the rest of them. Does upset me a bit, but we roll. Anyway, let's make a move. And we will put the arrows on. It is a short service, but this was one of the first routes I drove when the map was released, so although I used to drive it a fair bit on the original version 4, it's still getting used to it. So it felt like the Solo was ideal for a route like this, and we've taken it on one of the other absolutely local services, so I thought it'd be cool to take it on here, just as a sort of why not. I should have probably actually logged the module in. That would have been a good idea.
Hello, mate.
It's all logged in by the time for the last person. I wasn't expecting quite that many people at the first stop. So it's quite nice, as they say, having just driven sort of the B5LH in the previous video, it's quite nice to be driving the little Optare again. I do like driving the Optare. I like driving Optares in real life. I don't mind them. Although there can be some very bad Optares. There can be some horrendous. This is going to be a busy bus. There can be some horrendous Optare Solos. However, there are also some absolutely lovely ones. I've driven both. I have sampled both as a passenger. Arguably, when you have a horrible Solo as a passenger, it's less painful because you're only a passenger. And it's like when I'm doing the video filmings and bits like that, there is an entirely separate market for tired and knackered buses. As all of you who watch this channel will know, you all get a lot more excited looking at the viewings. This is all get very excited when I put a video up that says knackered or tired or some obscure type of bus that people don't usually film. Like, people really like streetlights on here. There is no oh my god, why is there so many people? What is going on? What is going on? I don't know why. I haven't changed the people setting from the previous video. It is still the same, so I don't know why there's so many people. It's really odd.
Hello there.
It's like, I like recording obscure stuff. I like going for ads on obscure stuff. I mean, I don't mind street lights. I can entirely tolerate street lights. Street lights, video pulsars, DB300s, E200s. I do like a good E200 because I think the E200s can have so many characteristics to them and can be really different depending on which ones you go on. So I am really getting into my stride at the moment for trying to tick off all of them that Stagecoach Yorkshire operate. That is quite a big, mean feat, but just like I'm trying to get all of the first South Yorkshire streetlights done, that is now bar 3 in Sheffield. There's 3 SN18s I need. One SV22 that hasn't entered service yet that I need. I need 63402. So I've got 4 of them in South Yorkshire, one of which I can't get yet, that I need. And then the rest that I require are the ones that are momentarily transferring over to Eastern Counties in Doncaster. To which I understand I'm not going to get all of them in before they go to Doncaster, but I'm going to give it a bloody good go. So I've been doing a few trips over there, so you can look forward to those videos soon. Got a few of the MIDI ones in as well, so I've done odd MIDI one, I've done longer length ones. Got a bit of variety in with them. Been doing the street decks in South Yorkshire as well. I am on my last street deck that I need. The very last one that I require is 35122. I have done all of the others except 35122. That doesn't necessarily count the Leeds street decks being done in Sheffield. That does count under the fact that I did all of the 352s that are currently in Sheffield. I did all of them in Leeds. So some of them I have been on again here, but again they haven't been counted in that list because I've been on them before. But all of the ones that are here now, I've been on all of them except one that I think is good. As I say, the last one, second to last one I needed, the last HUV one was 35313. I went on that about 3 hours ago, so that was a nice, very easy tick in the book to catch back up the road. Very easy tick in the book. So, as I say, one more street deck to do. All of them are done. All of B9s are Sheffield are done. There's 2 more B9s that are required in Doncaster, one of which I went on in Manchester before it transferred, one of which that is 37559 I haven't been on at all. So 37559 is a priority. 37557 I want to re-record on because my initial video I'm not 100% happy with it, so when I got it in Manchester. So yeah, it's going quite well at the moment, that's the tick list. I'm making good progress too with the Utongs. Feel free to let me know as well in the comments. I may not always be able to reply, but I do always read. Gosh, I'm quite busy. Oh dear. Oops. Me thinking it'd be fine bringing a solo on the B5, it'll be fine. Slightly oversubscribed. But yeah, let me know how, if you've got your own area, how you're doing for ticking the vehicles off. A tick for me personally is they sat travel on the vehicle, have carded on the vehicle, all of that lot. That's what counts as a tick in the book for me. Some people don't bother with all of that. Are you gonna let me out? Okay. Some people don't do it like that. Some people do it slightly differently. That's the way I do it. At the moment, trying to tackle both West Yorkshire and South Yorkshire is a bit of a challenge. Got a lot of electroliners that I now need in Leeds. A lot of electroliners. One of the street decks that has gone down south, I need 35620 still required. That I'm gonna have to go down south for now. 35621 still required. I don't know if that's been out recently. 35282 was needed. That went down to Norwich, so there's a trip to Norwich coming up at some point soon. So yeah, there's a few bits and bobs that are required here and there. But again, it's remembering the limitations as to what you can achieve and understanding that yes, vehicles do move a lot, so there'll be some batches that you can fully tick off. There's some that you don't manage, or there's some that might take a couple of years to do if vehicles move and bits like that. So it's all elements you've got to bear in mind. I mean, an example of that for me is Bradford's operation is very similar to Halifax. I've ticked off pretty much everything that they run. I think with Bradford now, if I remember correctly, I've done all of the new Eclipses. I've done everything that goes in that does service there. The only thing I need now is 35647. That for those of you that know First Bradford very well, that was one of the 71 plate street decks that got torched in the middle of Bradford by some kids. It's been rebuilt. It's been rebuilt as the roof, but it's taken quite a while because it was pretty much gutted out. So hopefully that will return in the new purple and grey colours. That would be quite nice. And then I can get it ticked off the book. And then that is, rather excitingly, that is the Bradford operation fully ticked off. And then Halifax, from memory, that's now these E400s from Manchester. E400s from Manchester. And a couple of MIDI street lights, and then that's done. And then Halifax is done. Huddersfield is a little bit more than that. There's quite a few of these Gosport streetlights, quite a few of their existing MF72s that are needed. A few of their BV13 Eclipses that are also required. Thankfully, the double-decker fleet for there has now been cleared and done all of them. All of the double-decker fleet has now been done. The last one I needed was 3773. It was one of the ex-London and Halifax LK59s. I did that a couple of days ago, so that was quite exciting. Got that done, and trying to think, what else do I need there? And then it's Leeds has a few of the Manchester B9s that I just haven't had a chance to go and get yet. It's just they've been running a bit now. Thankfully, I did 37447. That's one of the small handful I've done already. I did that before that got torched. So I did 37447. That was good. I've done 46, 45, 44, 43. But there's quite a few that I still need. I think I've done 56 as well, but there is still a few of the early ones, a few of the 50s as well that are needed, and 37500, the ex-Huddersfield example, still required. So yeah, I've got to get them in, and then they're all done, and then a couple of Hunslet Park street decks, and then it's kites and more, many more electroliners, many more electroliners that are needed. But I'll get there. It's all fun. As long as it's kept fun and exciting to do, then that's what matters. I've pulled a little bit too forward. So, although to be fair, really have to walk into me anyway. Does it give us? Oh, stop A. Stop A's lighting. That was a really busy run in. I wasn't expecting the B5 to end up that busy, if I'm honest, but still fun nevertheless. There we go. So there we go. So that was the B5, a relatively short video, just talking bus numbers and bits, but hopefully still a fun and enjoyable run. Really, really nice bus. Love the livery. As I say, it was a little bit nostalgia for me seeing this. This used to do the Wharfdales and bits like that a lot. I went on this one, I think, on the 923. So it was on the 940, it might have been. So really, really nice to have this bus in the game now in this livery that it carried for quite a long time, as I say. I got quite used to seeing it around Harrogate and the local sort of Wharfdale area. But anyway, with all that said and done, I really hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have done, do be sure to click that like button so I know up if you can find it and enjoy like you have. And if you haven't already, do be sure to subscribe to the And More Bus Videos YouTube channel for more content like this from the simulation section, with videos up to twice a week on OMSI 2, as well as an archive of over 7,000 backseat and engine-focused public transport videos from the UK and beyond. With buses, trams, trains and more, there's something on there for everyone, with additional 21 of those videos added every week. Once again, I'd like to thank you all for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed this one, and I will see you all in the next video, mate. Goodbye for now. Bye.